Okay, for Broodlord, it's actually a pretty simple fight. The big thing is you don't want to wipe on it because if you wipe and you don't have good positioning for recovery, um, you're going to have to redo the entire suppression room, which is not fun. So the way we're going to do it for the first week, we're going to do kind of a safe method. Um, Everyone's going to be manaing up right here as we get ready to go. As soon as you cross where this purple marker is, uh, his aggro range is large enough that you'll aggro him pretty much immediately. So nobody cross that until we're ready to go. Once we're ready to go, the tanks are going to run up, and the tanks are going to go where the skull is behind him in that corner up against the gate. So we're gonna have three tanks. They're all gonna be stacked on top of each other in that corner, and they're just gonna be fighting for threat. Uh, this fight is a very threat-based fight, and that's why we're gonna take it very safe the first week. So, ranged and healers, you're all gonna stand somewhere around this star. The main thing is he has a blast wave. You want to make sure you're out of range of that blast wave. Healers, you want to be basically just close enough to heal the tanks. And then melee, you're going to stand where X is. You're mostly in charge of healing yourself. The only damage you guys should take is from the blast wave. The blast wave isn't constant. And when it happens, you'll get knocked back. So ideally, you'll be standing somewhere where you get knocked back into this wall here or somewhere by the range, and then you can bandage up before you go back in. Again, it's a threat-based fight, so you're not going to be trying to like go ham all the time anyway. So take your time to bandage. You could even wait till the next blast wave goes off and then run back in and start DPSing. Mostly what you have to worry about with Broodlord is his Mortal Strike ability hits like a truck, and it's if you get unlucky with crushings and everything like that, an undergeared tank can easily get killed in one global cooldown. So hopefully we won't have that issue. Um, the other thing is he does a knockback, which reduces the threat of whoever he hits with it, whoever's tanking him, by 50%. This is a huge threat reduction, and it's basically why we're going to take it very slowly. He's untauntable, which means we can't just like taunt him back and forth between tanks or anything like that. Uh, that's why all the tanks are just going to be constantly fighting for threat, and it's going to be switching targets every once in a while between those tanks. So, but beyond that, that's about it. One last thing to note is that when you do kill him, this gate opens pretty much immediately. When it opens, you'll see that there are some packs right on the other side. So do not step through it, and the tanks and the DPS that are the melee DPS that are up here, make sure you back off when he's dying or like right as he dies, uh, so that you don't accidentally pull that next group. It's kind of shitty. It's not the end of the world if it happens, but it's kind of shitty if we pull that group and people are mostly out of mana or whatever, and then we wipe before we ever get to do loot from the boss. So that's about it for him.